Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yeah. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're going to be having a relook at Lo-Fi Tape, and it's brand new.
In-app purchase, 100 presets.
Bang. Not boom. First, we're going to kick off with someone who's incredible. This week is going to be dedicated to Camp Gmail. He's going to be interviewed on the show this week, and this is I'm Coming Home.
There's no place for me in this great big city. I started from the bottom. It's a long way to the top. If you wanna love me, baby, don't ever stop. 'Cause I'm coming home. Yeah, take 47 years. Give up some time, a little bit of wine, and I chased away all my fears. Well, I'm going home. My way home to you. It's plain and simple and it's easy to see. Yeah, since that summer in '73, now I think I'm gonna make my way home to you. On this dusty road, our dreams are not our own. I love to set you free. You're standing right in front of me. I started from the bottle. It's a long way to the top. When you wanna be in love, don't ever stop. 'Cause I'm coming home. Yeah, take 47 years. Give up some time, a little bit of wine, and I chased away all my fears. Well, I'm coming home. Yeah, I think it's because of you. You're not the kind to leave me behind, and I think I'm gonna stay with you.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Gary May, Camp Gmail. He's coming on the show this week, and it's going to be sick. Boom. Hello, welcome to the show. My name's Jade. This is How to App on iOS, and every day we take a look at apps and music, play people's music, talk about mental health and well-being. There's changes coming up to the Wart series. I'm going to give you a lowdown today of things that are happening on the channel, because today will be a shortish show, not too short, but anyway, usual hour. Yeah, we have interviews each week at the end of each week and a live performance on the weekend, like yesterday. And if you missed out on yesterday's live performance with Samantha Edge, you really need to go back and watch it because she was absolutely sensational. She was fantastic. So once a month here on the channel, we do a sponsored show which features an artist from, could be within this community, could be somebody I know personally, or you never know who it's going to be, but someone really talented all the time. And this week it was Samantha Edge, and she absolutely killed it. And we got some really good things coming up on the channel over the next month and a bit. So make sure you stay locked, hit the sub button, because there's going to be, maybe not everything's for you, but there'll be something for you, yeah? Let's say hello to everybody here in the chat today, and then we'll get down to business. Hello, Russ. Yes, Camp G May is awesome. Hello, Frankie, Guitar Shocker. Good to see you. Audible Video, what is happening? And Jim Shannon on sounds. Cool bananas indeed. Who else do I see here? I think I saw David Collette. What's going on, my friend? Thomas Christ. Boom. And who else? Who else? Have I got everybody? Cy, effing good to see you. La la la. Good to see you, Cy. And I think I've got most people here in the chat. All right, let's talk about what's happening on the channel. What is coming up? Because there are some things. Now, you can become a Wart Warrior at any time you like. It is $1 a month, and you get a whole bunch of custom emojis, which I move around each day. You never know if your emoji is going to be in the chat, but if you are a Wart Warrior, just check your little emoji section, and you know, they get changed around. But the extra thing that is coming for being a Wart Warrior will kick off this time next week after this show next week. So next week we'll have the usual show at this time, and then half an hour after this show next week, we will be featuring the special Warts members only show that happens once a month, which is called, see if I can get the right logo up, the Sunday Roast. So it will be happening once a month, and it will be hosted by me and Russ8889. And if you are a Wart Warrior, check the community tab on this channel. There is a link for you to send your song in. And what we do on this show is you send us your songs, and we take the absolute ever-loving piss out of them. We roast them to hell. You won't see any fire emojis in our show. You won't see any good times. We're just going to tell you how crap your song is. So it'll go for an hour, and it's all a bit of fun, right? So there's no feelings to get hurt. But we thought we'd do something a little bit different, because there's so many great shows out there that play people's music, showcase people's music, and, you know, have a great time. Or we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to roast your songs. So it's a little bit of fun, and all you need to do as a Wart Warrior is check the community tab, and there's a form to click on, and send us a link to your song. And me and Russ, we will take the ever-loving piss out of your song. So it should be a turkey, not a chicken. No. Look, Audible, if it was you on the show, it would be a giant turkey, all right? But and the first thing Russ said to me about this image was, how come my head got put on the butt of the chicken? And I said, well, you're an asshole. You know, there you go. So so that's happening next week. And what's really fun, I can let you know, tomorrow on the show, we're doing our last look at LumaFusion for the month. We're doing the final video in the season for LumaFusion. And I'm going to bring it all together tomorrow. I'm going to make a video in LumaFusion, and I'm going to make the trailer for the Sunday Roast live on the show. So we'll show you some green screen techniques. So you'll see all the things that we talked about in the tutorial coming together to make the trailer for a show. So, I thought it would be a better way to wrap up the series to show actually something being made. Because you can go through tutorials as much as you like, but if you're not witnessing anything actually happening, what's the point, really, you know? So that's that. Let's talk about what's coming up for this week, because there's this is Camp G-May week this week for good reason. So as I said, tomorrow is our LumaFusion episode, creating a video, and at the end of it, I'll be taking your questions. So if you've got any questions about LumaFusion, save them up for tomorrow. I'll do my best to answer them. The day after that, we are looking at this little beast called Nambu. It's a really amazing FM synthesizer, which is just dropped from Iceworks. The day after that, we will be looking at JMP Pro, which is a new Nambrini guitar amplifier. So we'll be taking a look at that. And then to wrap up the week, yes, my friends, we have the man, the legend, more than a myth. We have Hits from the Bong, Camp G-May from the land of Groove Trek coming on the show. And trust me, folks, you are not going to want to miss this. It is going to be a wild, wild ride. G-May is one of the most unique artists I have come across on YouTube in a long, long time. Incredibly talented, such a broad range of characters that he does. I can't even explain who G-May is. You have to be here to see what G-May is. And while we are talking about shows and things that are changing, let's talk about this, and then we'll get into today's app. So many of you will be aware of the Wart series that I do on the channel, where we take a look at mental health and well-being. I'm going to be making changes to that series, and it will be kicking off next month. And it will be a new panel-based show, where each time we do the Wart series, I will have a guest, 4 members on the show from within this community, and many of them people I've already interviewed before. And it will be a broad group of people coming on to talk about topics about music creation, about health and well-being, about ways to get your music to reach people better. A vast array of topics we'll be covering on the new Wart series. I like to mix things up on the channel. You can't keep things the same. I like to grow them and develop them as things go along in case they get a bit stale. We've been doing the Wart series for a long time, and the format's a little bit boring. So I thought, instead of like sitting here and just me talking at you and then reading some of your questions, your experiences in the chat, let's get people on to talk about their experiences and have a panel. So sound off in the comments below if you're watching on the replay or anything like that. If you're looking forward to that, if this floats your boat, or any of the things that I've talked about excite you. Boom, as if you would say. Boom. Awesome. So let's jump in and jump over to our price drops for this to kick off this week. So Patterning 2 is $10 off at the moment, $19.99 to $9.99. Borderlands Granular is on sale as well, so roughly $5 off. Helium Drum Surgeon 2 wonderful 4-pockets apps are on sale. We have Acoustic Voice Preamp from Nambrini. Sparkle Cross Synthesis. Now we have a whole bunch of the Ape Matrix, Ape Filter, iPulsarette, Ape Delay. All these apps are on sale. iVCS3, iDensity, apps that I have covered are all on sale as well. Jam Up Pro, AnyTune Pro, which I need to do. All of the FAC apps are on sale. So you want to grab those because they're incredibly worth your time. Today's app that we're looking at, also Lo-Fi Tape, is on half price for $2.99. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be on sale. So if you, after today's show, if you're going to want to grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Good stuff. And so forth. I've already done a show on Lo-Fi Tape. So if you want to go back and have a watch of that show, please just search Jade Starr and Lo-Fi Tape, and you'll find the show I already did on this. For $2.99, let's talk about it. You get 100 plus presets built into this. It's a steal at $3 for all the sounds. And what we're going to look at today is the new in-app purchase preset pack, which gives you another 100 presets for $5. if you want to expand on the presets that you have. So I don't have any music made for this today because I had a massive weekend. And yeah, massive weekend. So we're just going to run through some sounds today. That's pretty much it. And you can decide if this in-app purchase is something that you would like to purchase. Yes? Yes. Shall we open this sucker up? And another thing too, I hope you have all updated your iOS devices to the latest firmware. It is worth your time. There is a nasty hack going around. It's a security update only, and it is a nasty one. This one, they can exploit your iOS device very, very easily and take control of your iPad or iPhone. There's multiple ways they can get through your defense system. So it's definitely worthwhile updating. I think the only changes to the software is that it's a really small update. But it is worth your while, trust me, to update. In my opinion. And the other thing is GarageBand has an update, yeah? And it's not worth updating. You don't have to update, but it's not worth getting Katy Perry's crap song to mix. That's my opinion. Show note your shopping icon covers your face. No idea what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Somebody put him in timeout. All right. Russ, don't do it. Let's open this up. So how I'm going to do this today is I'm going to grab my keyboard, which is connected, and I have Zoa connected as well. So we're just going to run through sounds. I'll show you the basic stuff in here. Before we get into it, just show you the basics of this. So you have up the top here, you have the bag icon for your gear. Oh, right. Oh, the DreadCircus bag thing. Yeah. So this is, there's always a link to my merch on YouTube now, which is cool. Thanks, YouTube, for doing that for me. So you do get built into this a reverb, and you can see it up here. So we've got you can turn this off. We can turn this at any time. So we've got a room, a studio, a chamber, a hall, and a cathedral. So that's nice. There you get a nice reverb in here. Here's your output levels over here. You've got a flanger as well. You've got a chorus. You can change the size of the reverb as well. And you have some filters. Pretty standard stuff. And a mix button. It's a very clean interface. So this just mixes in your sounds. So we can turn on the flanger by, these are the on-off buttons over here. Very simple interface. So now we've got chorus added. And here's where your chorus is on. So we can change the sample volume. It's a very, very, very easy interface to use. That's the point I'm trying to get at. Yeah, I think so. And to find I'm in the AUv3 version of it now. So it is a little bit different. We'll show you the standalone version. Lo-fi tape. So this is the standalone version, a little bit different. I'll just turn down the volume on this one. So as you can see, you've got an on-screen keyboard with this. And you have a few extra buttons here, which are pretty much for you've got MIDI learn, you can access your presets here. You can change from mono, turn on mono, stereo, hold button, which is replace your pedal. MIDI, you can control what MIDI channel you go out. Pretty standard stuff. So that's what you get extra with the standalone version. So you can use this as a standalone. But we shall close this. Hello, Ron and Jenny. Or Ron, it is. Hope you got my email, Ron. But if you didn't, yeah, so if you guys want to submit tracks, I'll cover that again. If you want to submit tracks to the Sunday Roast, just go to the community tab on this channel. And if you're a Warts warrior, you will see the link to send your tracks. Boom. Cool. Let's jump in. So, where do we find the sounds in here? Well, glad you asked. There's a little folder button up here, so you can click on this, and this will give you all of your presets. So when you buy this, you will get a bunch of factory presets, and here they all are. And if I scroll, you will see there's 110 factory presets. What's going on, Camp G-May? You missed out. I started the show with your song today, and I'm opening every show this week with a track by Camp G-May in preparation for his interview this week, because it's going to be fucking wild. All right, so welcome, Gary. So what was the song I opened with? Let me tell you, it was this. I opened today with I'm Coming Home. That's what I opened the show with today. All right, let's get back to the show. I'm all over the place today. So this is where you find your presets, yes? And when you pay the $2.99 for this app, you get 110 presets. Pretty flash. They're great sounds. Go back and watch my previous video to go through all those sounds, because today we are looking at the expansion pack here. And here are another 100 songs, 99, sorry, presets, not songs. And when you click on each of these two, we get, let's see, you can change the tuning of these too, so you can mess around with these. You can save favorites really easy just by hitting the little star, and they will be placed in your favorites section. As you can see, I already have a bunch of favorites. Let's go through my favorites. We got this coffee piano. So real lo-fi sounds. This is a really, really cool app. So I love that noise that's behind these. So listen, when I hold down a key. Wicked. Hey, Brad, what's happening? There's Brad is here. Wolfstone Ron's here. See, Jenny's here. Jenny's here. Veronica too. Awesome. So these are just favorites from the original presets. Thrift store. Got a simple organ. So you can hear, these are sounds that I'm playing now that you get just for buying the app for $2.99. So that's just 9 sounds there. This is the preset I just saved as a favorite. That's called Glass. All right, let's go through these sounds, because there's lots of them. Lots and lots and lots of sounds. The first one is called Suitcase. Sunwarm. We already checked that Glass. So we're only into 10 sounds and already you see a really broad pile of sounds in here. Hey, Leela. Did I say hello to Leela? I don't think I did. What's going on? I didn't even see you. Let's crank these up a bit. Here we go. Some nice bells in here, yeah? Love this one, this electric guitar kind of simulation. Throw in a little bit of Zoa. And let it play for me. Thank you, David. You initiated the dancing man. Thank you, David. That's very kind of you. Hey, poo-poo in my diaper. Haven't you had that changed yet? You really need to get that checked out. You should make another nickname, poo-poo in my diaper, and change it to clean diaper. So some days you can come in clean and some days dirty. Come on, get more inventive, poo-poo. I'll give you that one for free, all right? Oh dear. I love this community. My boy made this for me. Really, this nice sounds, man. Really nice lo-fi stuff going on here. So as you can see, you can mess with these as well. We'll add some chorus to this. So just by messing with the filters on this too, you can create totally interesting new sounds. Hey, Mr. Smith. Hey, Conspiracy, what's up, Clay? Good to see you. We're just going through a sound pack today, an in-app purchase sound pack for this amazingly cheap app for $3. We already get 110 sounds for it. Beautiful lo-fi sounds, pianos, violins, whole bells, lots of great stuff. And this is the expansion pack for $5. Wow, that's nice. I'm going to favor that one. If you are a Patreon, guys, there is a giveaway for this week on the Patreon. So remember, you can become a Patreon. Where's my little thing? There it is. Hey, what's going on? iOS Music Man Lee. So we're up to sound 44, and in this in-app purchase pack, there's 99 sounds. How can you release a sound pack without a marimba? Everyone needs a marimba. We need some snare too, don't we? What's going on, Mix Club? It's Alphonse, Audible. Misty Morning, Misty Morn. Let's give this some volume. So basically you have a sample, because these are all samples. This is sample based. And you can turn up the volume of your sample over here. Let's add a bit more reverb. We'll add some chorus to this. What's going on, Joe? We need to add some hats, don't we? What kind of iPad is it, Mix Club? It all depends how old it is. Because a lot of older iPads don't have a lot of memory and they won't let you update to the latest firmware, so lots of apps may not work. You think it's a 9? Well, if you find a link to it, shoot me an email with a link and I'll let you know. My email can be found on the channel info. Hey, Barry. So those of you who've just joined us, we're running through the 100 samples, the 100 presets you get with this pack. We're up to 59. And I'm controlling this today just using Zoa. So if you don't know what Zoa is this amazing generative app that controls any instrument you want. And look at it. It's a auto-generative app that just makes music magically. We'll mix it up a bit, shall we? Hey, G-Mate, make sure you get your I need some of that information from you as soon as you can, so I can put the show up on the channel. So we got a week in advance. So if you can respond to my email, that would be awesome. These are nice. And remember, you can add whatever you want to these. You can add your own effects. You can add like some FAC Altetha. See you later, David. Thank you for the super chat. I will respond to your email today, now that the weekend's over. Can you believe yesterday was episode 666 on the show? And I didn't even mention it once. Probably because Sam already had enough stress on her plate and I didn't want to mention to her that this was episode 666. So today's episode is episode 667, The Neighbor of the Beast, which is probably more evil. Yeah, thank you, Joe. I'm feeling much better today. I got lots of sleep yesterday without any bleeding, so we're good. You know, it's a really cool app. I'm going to add to this, something that never gets mentioned enough. It's one of my favorite apps. As I can find it, it's called Jade, and basically you can reverse everything with this. It's not going to work for everything. This is called cheap plastic. Sounds like Audible's ex-girlfriend. Let's add some lead to this, some reverse bells. Current girlfriend. Sorry, Audible. I can't keep up with all your ex and current sex doll girlfriends. What else can we add for these last few sounds? Some Chow Matrix. Is this the in-app purchase with the zero patch suitcase? Yes, I do believe so. Yes, this is the one. There you go. Suitcase is 0, so it sure is. Does anyone know if back in the day when I had an iPad and I had all the FabFilter plugins, was there a time when Apple, you should still have them all, Mix Club. They never take them away. You wouldn't want that because FabFilter plugins cost so much money. But you should have them all. Everything still should be in your purchased section. So we're running Chow Matrix here. If you haven't seen Chow Matrix, this is the kind of thing Chow Matrix can do. Let's add crazy. Yeah, as Sai said, you just need to log in with the same Apple ID and you'll be sweet. What else do we have? We're at 78. God, we've gone from this Chow Matrix is free, by the way. Go back, watch, I've done a show on it. It's loony. I like this one. We're at 83. Do I have chow tape in here? I should do. Chow. not on here. Oh, there it is. Chow tape. Thanks, Starr, for popping all the links in. Enjoy. Fucking backseat drivers. I know, right, Thomas? We're at 92. Thanks, Jim. And our last sound for the day is called, appropriately, The End. Sweet, there you go. So you've got 100 presets in there for $5. The app overall costs $2.99 to download, where you get 110 sounds, which I've covered in a previous show. What more do you want? You wanted to create some lo-fi stuff? There's plenty of sounds in there for you to get playing with, plenty to manipulate, make your own, and create your own presets as well, because you can do so. So, you know, if you go in here and take one of these sounds, you can go in here and manipulate this how you like. Let's add some flange to it. Add the mix up. We'll add a chorus. It's got some width already. Add some limiting. And as easy as going back over here to a preset, you can just hit save as, and you can save this as whatever you like, strange, and hit save. And that will now be in your user presets. So really easy to do that. You can import sounds. So if somebody else has made some sounds using this, you can import them if they want to send them to you via email, and you can import sounds, patches that other people have made. And you've also got a recorder in here. All set to go. So you've got a recorder in here as well, which is cool. You can record your presets and you can delete them. All happy times, good stuff. You can detune as well. You got a little detune there. Simple stuff, not too complex, nice and easy. Oh, and by the way, you've got lots of parameters in here to play with as well if you need to. So you can add LFOs, you can add filters and all this. You can get right into all of the buttons that are in here and mess around with those as well. You can, do some MIDI learning and, add these to like controls to things. So you can MIDI learn all this stuff. I can go in here and change the reverb size and hit MIDI learn. And then I can do something like this. Make sure I've got everything connected. Where are we? We want to go on. We can MIDI learn all this stuff. So you can do all that. Happy days. Jump in and play with it. Yeah? I know. What would an episode be without putting you in a timeout, Audible? One day you'll learn. I doubt it ever. All right, that's it for today, guys. Tomorrow we're doing our LumaFusion show, so please come and join us for that, where I'll be making the video for the new Sunday roast show that you can only view as a Wart Warrior. So that'll be happening tomorrow. And we'll recap one more time. If you don't know what the the Sunday roast is, it is this. It is happening if you are a Wart Warrior. Oops, that's a bit big. There we go. So once a month, we host this show called the Sunday Roast with me and Russ, 8889. And if you are a warrior, you'll see in the community tab, you can click the link. You can submit a song. And next weekend, me and Russ will be going live and we'll be listening to your tracks and telling you how shit they are. We will be roasting your tracks. So if you would like to have your track roasted on our show, on our private members-only show as the Wart Warriors, head over to the community tab if you're a Wart Warrior, click the link, submit your track, and we will be taking the piss out of your music because there's not enough people taking the piss out of people's music. Well, there's no one doing it except us. So a bit of fun, some laughter, and tomorrow on the show, on the LumaFusion show, I will be making an ad for this show live on Le Channel, and that is this one here. So come and join us for this tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm out of here now. I can let you go back to making some music, doing something useful instead of sitting here listening to me chat crap. Remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. And we all rise together, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.